In this video, I'm going to disclose the average net worth of a 62-year-old in the United States. Coming up next on Holy Schmidt.
Holy Schmidt!
I've got a question for you. Are you ahead, behind, or in the middle of the pack when it comes to net worth? Well, you're about ready to find out. In this video, I disclose the average net worth of a 62-year-old two different ways: by the average and by the median, or in other words, the person who sits exactly in the middle of the pack with an equal number of people above and below them. Stick around to the end because I'm going to disclose the net worth of the top 1% of 62-year-olds in this country. I will also tell you how the number got to be so large for the people at the top. You would think in this day and age that it would be easy to determine what the net worth is of an average 62-year-old, but it was actually quite hard. Why? The first reason is because the definition of net worth varies. The second reason is that there is no easy way to bring this information together. The third reason is that in this litigious society, people don't really want you to know how much they're really worth. This video uses the data from the Federal Reserve Board's Consumer Finance Report from 2019, and so it is quite accurate. The Federal Reserve has done an extensive job of researching this information for people like you and me. I've included a link in the description below to the data if you want to read it yourself. First, let's start off with the simple definition of net worth. Net worth is defined as all of your assets that you actually can monetize minus all of the liabilities, i.e. the debt that you have in your life. If you subtract the debt from the assets, the result is your net worth. Not included in the definition of net worth are the things that you may have paid a lot of money for but are virtually worthless today or you can't really sell. Like the collection of Wizard of Oz plates that you purchased for several $100s 20 years ago. If you look them up on eBay today, you can get them for almost nothing. By the way, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so that others can find it as well. YouTube uses the thumbs up in its algorithm to raise the videos in the search results, and I want to help as many people as possible. Now back to the video. Now let's quickly review the definition of mean and median for those of you that don't know it. The mean is the average. It's the sum of all of the balances from everybody surveyed divided by the number of people surveyed. The median is the net worth of the person exactly in the middle of the list, with an equal number of people above him or her and an equal number of people below him or her. The mean is skewed up by some very, very large balances at the top, mega millionaires, billionaires perhaps, and it's skewed down by some zero balances at the bottom. But the mean typically is almost always greater than the median, and certainly is in this population of people. The median is going to be a lot lower than the mean, but probably more representative of the people that you want to benchmark yourself against, if you want to benchmark yourself against anyone at all. Because below the median are going to be a lot of people with zeros, and in the case of net worth, even negative balances. So the mean net worth of a 62-year-old in the United States is $1,188,000. An interesting note, the median for the 62-year-old exactly in the middle of the list is $229,000. For the majority of the 62-year-olds in the group, that's the value of their home. And as I said earlier, there are quite a few people with nothing or less than nothing negative net worth in the list below that data point. So when you think your net worth isn't high enough, just remember, it could be a lot worse. By the way, if you're on Instagram, I recently started an Instagram account myself. It has bite-sized data points of Social Security information. It's different than what we have here, but I'd love it if you'd follow me the next time you're on Instagram. Finally, the net worth of the top 1% of 62-year-olds. There are only two ways to get into this group. You can either inherit it, or you can build a business and grow it. You won't be able to save your way to the number I'm about ready to give you, with rare exception. The number is $17.6 million in net worth. If you like what you saw and you want to see more of me, please don't forget to click subscribe and notifications below. That way you get notified the next time I post a video. I post about twice a week. Also, check out this video right here if you'd like to know what the average retirement savings is for a 62-year-old. This is Jeff Schmidt. Thanks for watching.